Less stress. First of all, can you actually explain what we're talking about? What is stress?
To explain stress, let me explain the opposite of stress. And the opposite of stress is being in and feeling in control. Control of your surroundings, control of your situation. So when someone says to you that they are feeling stressed about their work, for example, what they're telling you is they're not feeling in control. They feel that what is happening at work is controlling them.
What are the sorts of skills that a participant will learn at your Less Stress program to help them be in control?
Firstly, we'll identify some of the conditions of stress. What are some of the things which people can experience both internally as well as externally? More importantly, once we've identified them, we're going to take each participant through a series of steps to allow them to release that stress, to understand where it's coming from, why it's occurred, and what to do about it.
As a result of attending, what sort of results do you find participants and, in fact, even the organisations experiencing?
The feedback that we've received from participants has just been incredible. People tell us that they feel more in charge of their professional life, happier in their personal life because they understand some of the symptoms, but more importantly, the causes and how to handle and control some of those causes.
For somebody who's listening who may be wondering, well, am I stressed? How could they find out without attending one of your courses?
Well, I guess they could ask a colleague or their partner at home. But what I would suggest that people do would be to log onto our website, www.success.net.au, and on the top right-hand side we have a free stress test, and this is confidential. They don't have to put in any information. All they need to do is to read through the question and tick a box. They get to the bottom, it's totaled up automatically, and that gives them some indication as to how they are doing compared to what might be considered normal or low stress levels.
Paul, let's assume there's a manager listening. They're listening to the interview and would like to reduce the stress around the office. What sorts of things could they do?
Well, I would certainly recommend that they consider the Less Stress program for their organisation.
Yep.
Some organisations, just due to the nature of their business, are highly stressful. It's important for the managers to work with their team members one-on-one, get to know them a little bit better, find out how they're doing in their business life without prying. Are they happy in their personal life? One of the things that we find is that if a person is very happy in their personal life, they'll tend to be productive in their professional. If a person is happy in their professional life, it'll carry over to their personal life. It's quite possible that there are employees who are coming to work that have all sorts of issues in their personal life and they're bringing them to work. Now, while we're not suggesting that the manager has to be the counsellor in that situation, if they're aware of it, they may be able to do some things about it, and this is where we can help.
What is it about the Less Stress program that makes it so important?
Probably for the first time in individuals' lives or certainly working careers, they stand face to face with their stress. They see where it's coming from, they are aware of the symptoms, and they learn the strategies which will help them reduce their stress